Yeah, we got fucking Muslims over here having the greatest time. Oh, I love my RPG Assassin's Creed. I love my RPG Assassin's Creed. I hate new fans of this franchise. I swear to God, I can't. It aggravates the fuck out of me. I swear to God, I heard someone earlier today because I'm in this fucking AC group chat, whatever, talking about what do you say? I think it was Assassin's Creed. He said something about AC1, AC2, AC3, AC4 are the shitty ones, and Origins, Valhalla, Odyssey, and Mirage and Shadows are the best Assassin's Creed over the originals. It pisses me off so bad. It's like, tell me you're not an Assassin's Creed fan without telling me you are. It's simple. Even if you, I would have had more respect if you played the originals before and then went ahead and was like, the originals are pretty good, but my preferred favorites are the ones that he said were better than the ones back then. Maybe I would have been okay with it, but he didn't support his claim whatsoever. He just said they're better and the older ones are shit. Like, he must have been just trying to rage bait people, to be quite honest, because there just was no thought process or, how I put it, any evidence to support his claim on that. The RPG Assassin's Creeds are not my shit. I don't like them. No, this was a grown adult who's played the originals and still prefer the newer ones. The new RPG Assassin's Creeds, in my opinion, they're good to learn a little bit of history. They're not true Assassin's Creed games, though. You can maybe sliver in Mirage's. Maybe it's an Assassin's Creed game only because it actually has assassins and shit in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Just because you slap a name on something doesn't make it what it once was. I don't care what you say. It's the same thing with these cars. I'm going to keep it real. Like, for example, I'm driving a 2007 Alfa Romeo AC Competition, or however the fuck you say it. That car back then was one of the best Alfa Romeos that Alfa Romeo released. And I guarantee you someone nowadays would probably drive one of the newer Alfa Romeos and say that they choose that over that. And it's like, okay, bro, whatever you say. Tell me you're not a car enjoyer without telling me you are. Like, you know what I mean? It's retarded. Like, wow. And that's crazy that you said it, because I already knew AC2. Today's its birthday. And that's what I heard this morning. You're really gonna do that? I mean, like, come on. I can literally explain why all the older. Exactly my fucking point. Thank you. At least we got brain cells, unlike some fucking people. It's fucking ridiculous. Can't, man. Can't even believe it. Get off of my tail, bro. I gotta turn this down. This is a lot of shit. Because I know it echoes through my mic. I'm getting a new one soon anyway. Once I get paid, I'm going to Walmart. I'll just order one online, but I want my shit today like Big G Lumber. It's the same thing with people in politics, too. It's like some people just, I don't know how to put it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously a lot of games now are RPGs, but Ubisoft, when they wanted to go on that train, it did not work for them. Unlike the original, like the people who really loved Assassin's Creed for what it was up until like, see, look, this can be debated. I accepted Unity. I accepted it up to Unity. Unity was kind of goofy, but it was still an Assassin's Creed game. I'll be honest. Arno really didn't like him, but I did like him at the same time. So Ubisoft did something right there with Unity. Like, I remember someone saying they have it. The one dude earlier was saying there hasn't been a good Assassin's Creed game since AC3. That blows my marbles right off my fucking top. Because if I'm really going to be generous to the series as someone who grew up playing the first one all the way up until basically Resynced, I'm going to say AC1 up into Unity, and we can actually probably cut Unity out and just say it's up to Rogue, if not Black Flag. I mean, yeah, I haven't played Origins yet. I don't know if it deserves to be on that list. That's why I didn't include it. I didn't want to say it didn't or did not, because I haven't, but everybody low-key does like Bayek. And Bayek, you know, he was an assassin. He was Assassin's Creed. And, like, I'll be real, like, Syndicate, I might pass it up to Origins. To be real. I don't know, but I'm willing. I've never played Origins. I'm going to keep it a buck, man. I've played a little bit, but never played it fully. I mean, you think I should do Origins? I got you. I mean, do you recommend it, though? Do you think it's worth it? Do you even think it's worthy even being an Assassin's Creed game? Because I've had a lot of people be mixed about it. They'll be like, if you want, you know what I mean? It's like, I need a definite answer, like, is it worthwhile? Alright. We'll definitely do that. I gotta re-download it, though. No, yeah, I saw that. That's why I liked it a little bit. The only reason why I was thinking of playing it is because William Miles apparently is there with Maya, or whatever the fuck her name was, after Desmond passed. R.I.P. my nigga. I wish they would make a game on Desmond's son. Like, low-key. That's one thing I'm highly anticipating, even though it probably will never happen. We only got a comic of it, so... And they low-key could expand on that shit. Well, William Miles didn't die. The only one that did die was Desmond, sadly. Is that motherfucker even still alive? Like, in modern day, now that we're up to Resynced, is he even still alive? Yeah, I heard AC1 is one of the main ones right now. And, was it Hexy? I'm low-key hyped for Hexy, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I haven't been hyped since... I don't know, since Black Flag Resynced, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can't wait for that. The way I think Ezio's one of Ezio's like family members you play as in that age, which I'm actually low-key hyped for that. I think it's his daughter though. I don't know if it's his daughter or somebody else, but it's somebody related to Ezio that you play as or is someone you talk to in the game. Either one of the two. And I'm low-key hyped for that. I'd love to see Ezio's daughter, granddaughter, or grandson. Oh hell yeah! See that's why I'm so hyped, bro. I can't wait to see this. If it's his daughter after he died, well, a couple of years, you know, when she's older after he died in Embers on that bench in basically where his family was hanged in Venezia, not Venezia, Florence. Yeah, either the granddaughter or the daughter of him. Bro, yo, that gets my stomach tingling. That's crazy. Like, I feel like we might actually be out of Ubisoft and then back to Prime Ubisoft again. I ain't gonna lie. Low-key hyped. I ain't gonna lie, though. Wait, he's still alive in Hexy? What the fuck? So is this after Revelations or during Embers? Wait. Okay. This might actually be fucking cool as hell, I'm not gonna lie. So this is after Revelations and before Embers? You gotta be fucking lying. There's no fucking way. That's gonna be so... You know what? I'd love a game on Altair's son. I forget his fucking name. 10, 20 years before Embers? Oh yeah, nah, that nigga Ezio in Revelations, his kills, like in the book too, of how he moved in Revelations was scary. Ezio was trying to terrify the enemy mainly by making examples of them while, you know, as he kills them. Which I'm hyped for that. They say Connor's brutal, but nobody wants to talk about Revelations Ezio and in the books of how bad he was in Revelations. That's good. That's sick as fuck. But how is that the case when he takes off his blades, he stops doing all that shit? Like, you know, like at the end of... No, that's what I'm saying. But if this is the case, right, so this is after he does all the Masiak keys or whatever, and then he comes back, or some shit, like he took his blades off, his swords off, and he basically gave up the creed at the end of Revelation. So what, did he pick the creed back up and was like, fuck it, I got some business to handle? I'm confused on that one, because you said 10 to 15 years before Embers. So... this is basically probably him training his daughter that we're playing as our granddaughter. It probably is his daughter. Someone's telling me it's going to be his daughter. And if that's the case, I want to see Sophia, bro. Because we already know who the baby mom is. I'd love to see her again. Sophia, and that's the thing. Ezio's rizzing is out of this world. He could pull someone hella young. Man, I'm so hyped for this. Bro, I've been waiting for Hexy since 23. I was 24 because they announced it around 23 to 24 before Shadows. Right as I think Mirage was closing down, pretty much. Well, it's during the witch trials. It's definitely going to probably be like some horror, scary shit, I'm not going to lie. Because it is during the witch trials, which... the witch trials were not in Italy, so I don't know where the fuck Ezio went after Constantinople, but he must have went to the Americas for a short time or some shit. And then he went home. Well, that would contradict Embers, though, because his daughters were just born in Embers, so there's no room for a granddaughter. This has to be after Embers in some form or way. Something, it just, you know, the way you said it, it makes sense, but then that wouldn't add up for his daughter to be, like, say it was after Embers and he passed away and she became, you know, then that kind of makes sense, because that's contradicting Ezio's story by the end of Embers and in between Revelations. And I hope they're not trying to rewrite his fucking story, because, nah, leave that alone. RPGs literally ruined a lot of gaming companies, in my opinion, just to fit the narrative to get paid. That's why a lot of games are garbage these days. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, I'm sure you know that shit too. See, I love when you get up on here because we can sit up here and talk about shit like this, and we both have the same mindset when it comes to this, and it's absolutely fucking cool, dude. You know ball, I know ball. This is amazing. At least I don't have a dumbass on here trying to contradict me that the RPGs are better than the fucking originals. Yeah, I know. The movie Odyssey brought people back to fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Bro, I beat that. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it first came out and I got it for free on PS Plus, I low-key enjoyed it because I like the Greek mythology, but it had nothing to do with assassins. And the Templars are apparently the ancient ones. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't know. Odyssey's a good game. Yeah. Yep. You're not wrong. Mm-hmm. Not wrong. Ezio's daughter, I know, is gonna go crazy. I can't cap. I'm waiting for that Edward DLC for Black Flag and New Game Plus. I hope they make it when Edward goes back to England. And maybe we probably will see him get killed by Birch and all that, but that genuinely, they should continue the story where it left off after you beat the game, in the original and the new one. When he returns to England or what, so... See, that's what I'm saying. Literally. And by the way, the movie Odyssey is not even historically accurate whatsoever ever. I mean, Assassin's Creed, it was somewhat historically accurate, but it was never fully historically accurate. You made a movie about times like that, and like Christopher Nolan is one of the best people. Like, for the Batman movie back when I was growing up, I loved it. But his new shit is not it. I mean, Ubisoft making money from them coming back anyway. But I'm not going back to Odyssey. I literally won't. I would love a Spartan Assassin's Creed game. That'd be cool, but... like Assassin's Creed Vietnam. It literally, bro. They're fucking Lee garbage. Aston Martin. Where's Nissan at? Oh, I finally got that. This is one of my favorites. Is this the 2010? Oh, yeah. I love this car when I grew up. The 2003 is even better, too, though. An Assassin's Creed show? I didn't even know we even had an Assassin's Creed show to begin with. Oh yeah, they've been working on something like that since I was in high school, but they never fully went through with it. And if they do it on a TV screen, they need to do it right. And they better not fuck it up either. Because I'm getting tired of shit that I used to love growing up with and then ending up becoming garbage any fucking way, no matter how it's done. You know what? I don't even know what color I want to make this fucking car. Yeah, they said that before too. And look what happened, bro. I'm trying to have faith, but Black Flag's been the only thing to really give me any damn faith. And it could have been better than it was, but then again, I can't sit up here and complain on something, like we finally got something that us OG motherfuckers would actually enjoy instead of trying to please the new demographic of the fucking AC community and go ahead and please the people that like the RPGs more. Like, you need to make it to where, because, like, the fan base of AC is one-sided with the new ones and one-sided with the people who like the old ones. And like I said, I don't mind new fans to this shit. But if you're going to sit up in here and play these new ones, right, and then try to debate somebody who's been playing since AC1 and talk about the RPGs are better, it's just not going to... you got to have evidence to somehow debate me on that one. Because I can debate you on why the originals, even though that they have horrible graphics, old combat, it's still fucking fun. And the thing is, each assassin from AC1 all the way up to AC fucking... I'll say Rogue, they all had a certain fight style and certain execution styles. They weren't just, okay, this is a new assassin fighting like the old one. That I loved. I loved a lot. Almost every single assassin or quote-unquote protagonist you play in a quote-unquote Assassin's Creed game, which is these RPGs, they all fight the same. They may have a little bit different executions, but they still hit, attack, dodge, and block the same. There's no difference. From AC, I think Origins had a little difference, so we're gonna skip Origins. We're gonna go to fucking Odyssey all the way to Mirage. The combat style and the parkour system is nearly the same. It makes none of these protagonists unique to the series whatsoever, except that they had a Isu weapon of their own. Like, if you're going to make Assassin's Creed just strictly a history type of thing, because that's what Odyssey looks like. You could learn history from Odyssey. Odyssey's not a bad game. It really isn't. But if you're an Assassin's Creed fan and you want to see Assassins and Templars, Odyssey's not the game for you. But if you like history and you like that shit, you can enjoy the originals and enjoy the RPGs at the same time. And I just love it. Oh yeah, I got you. They promised. They never want to promise a damn thing. Anytime they do, they fuck it up. And I know I just seem negative about it. The Aztec Empire? Oh, great. I mean, I guess. Then this should be... I don't even know. I mean, to be honest, at the Aztec era, I really don't know much about the Aztecs except that they love to do human sacrifices, but I don't see how it could be... Well, they made Assassin's Creed Rogue and Liberation. This could be a good one. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I seen Rogue, I was like, it could be good. I won't lie. It could be good. And Liberation was a 4AC3. Not that bad. It could turn out pretty good. I won't lie. Whoever developed Liberation and Rogue, let them cook. Let them cook. I ain't gonna lie, I'm open to new things, even though I don't know much about the Aztecs. I'm gonna be real. Except for a couple of things that I know I don't fuck with, but that shouldn't stop me from enjoying it. You know what I mean? I love history. And I could learn something on it that I don't even know about. That's one thing I love about Assassin's Creed. No, that's what I'm saying. I'd love to, if that's the case, I was gonna say that, but I don't know if that's something they would let us do, is play as Atabai during the Aztec Empire, going into basically AC4. That would be fire. A lot of people would probably enjoy that shit because a lot of people do like Atabai, surprisingly. And I mean, hey, I don't have a problem with Atabai. I fuck with Dude too. I like him. But if I'm not playing as Atabai, or say I'm not playing as Atabai, he should be there. Is like maybe our mentor or some shit. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Shit, we could probably be playing. Nah, Duncan Walpole was not around during then. Well, he probably was, but he met fucking Atabai at some point in time, and he became a master assassin under Atabai. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, nobody really cares for Duncan Walpole, but he's one of the shittiest assassins to ever hit master rank. I'm gonna be real. He hit master assassin and got folded by a pirate. Oh yeah, that'd be fire, dog. The one things that I've wanted more than anything is a Moscow during the revolution, going from the Tsar all the way to Lenin. I would low-key love an Assassin's Creed like with Nikolai Orlov that wasn't a Chronicles. I've really wanted that. I'd love to explore the life of fucking Daniel Cross and like his ancestors and what Abstergo did to him. AC3 put a little bit of depth on him, and I would love to see that. It's the same thing for like Assassin's Creed Vietnam. I'd love to see that. But they won't do it because there's guns. We can't do an Assassin's Creed World War One or World War Two. Y'all put the setting out there like we could actually make this happen, but it's because of guns. So what? There's guns and Black Flag and getting shot all the fucking time and resync like nobody's business. How the fuck can't we do it? Well, we already got the Crusade setting, so I mean, I can't really say nothing there. We're getting a Witch Trial one too, which is sick as hell. I'm open to new things. I ain't really, because I'm not gonna lie, history with the Aztecs is not one of my things I really care for. But to learn something new is something that I'm hyped for with it, and if Atabai is in there, I'd be happy to play it. I'll probably buy it, but then again, I gotta see how Hexy's gonna play out. Because if we're gonna get some, Aztec shit like that, I haven't bought an individual Assassin's Creed game since Mirage. Mirage really pissed me the fuck off, and I wasted my money on it, personally, myself, I think. And I beat it like nobody's issue. This shit was so easy, but it didn't keep me to where I wanted to, like, platinum it, or, Black Flag. I got everything. Like, I got everything done at this point. I just got to get a couple more upgrades for my ship, and I'm pretty much ready for New Game Plus. I ain't got no quests left. I ain't got nothing left to do, bro. That's why I haven't streamed the Black Flag, because there's nothing to really do now. I've completed all the assassin contracts. I'm not gonna lie, Valhalla, I don't think I bought it. It was free on PS Plus, and I low-key, and I was bored, and it was, Assassin's Creed game. The Viking Age, I did enjoy, but I wish it was yeah, we got a hidden blade, but of course Eivor dumbass put it on top and not under. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool to see it put the blade on top. I won't lie, but you ever notice, like, when you're crouched and you try to assassinate a target and resynced from, like, the back, no diddy, he assassinates, like, Eivor, literally. He goes down and then he puts the blade in his fucking neck. Hey, look, if it's that good, yeah. Yeah. I played Assassin's Creed 1, 2, all the way to Revelations and AC3. Those games were long as fuck. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio trilogy, AC2 was long as fuck in itself. Like, Black Flag, it was quite, you know what I mean? They cut some stuff out to make it quicker, and I kind of didn't like that. The modern day, I'm kind of glad that's out. But then again, if you're not going to put modern day in there, at least give us a clip to where we can see the things that we got. Like, like Desmond's death, for example. They find his body, and that's one of the things you can get in the original when you're in modern day. That I want to see. I want to see what it would look like in a remake. No, like Valhalla, nah. I don't want nothing like that. No, nah. That story was way too long and way too goofy and way too dumb. Like half the time, I was barely doing the story. I did beat it eventually, but I was just going around doing like dumb shit. For real, I was killing civilians. I was doing all kinds of weird ass shit. They'll find a way to enjoy it. The story wasn't that enjoyable. It really wasn't. And then the DLCs just made the fucking game even goofier. I had literally no new games to play, so I was playing the fuck out of that shitty ass game. So I already know how garbage it is. Is this a carbon fiber? Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, if you want 100%, that game is definitely 250. Nobody's got time to do all that shit. I think what they should do is release Hexy first, and then see how Hexy goes. And by 27, they should release a resynced AC1. And then well, depending, I mean, they could, if Hexy is really what we think it is with Ezio's, I wouldn't mind an AC2 remake over an AC. I mean, obviously, I prefer Altair. I mean, Ezio's my second place. I love Ezio with all my goddamn heart. But if Hexy is really based around his family, I really think maybe they should give him like maybe a Revelations remake. I don't know though, but if they really are already working on AC1, then just release it after Hexy. Or release it with Hexy. They can make hella money bundling them together. You can get Hexy by itself, get Hexy and AC1 resynced together for like maybe $20 more, if not $10 more. They could really pop the fuck off with that. Like if I was in Ubisoft right now in the executive chair, shit, I'd have the whole entire originals remade. So the fucking new players that love this RPG bullshit can actually really experience what it's like to enjoy Assassin's Creed. You can't stop here and diss the. That's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen, because if they're going to remake any of Ezio, the first one they're probably going to fucking do out of nowhere is going to be Brotherhood, because it was so popular. But to be honest, like I said, they need to remake them all together and keep Ezio's story full. Like they did with Edward, they gave his story was fully, reimagined and some better graphics, and it low-key worked. But how are you going to do that with Ezio when he has a hella long story? How are you just going to remake one game? Like, for one, we got to start from AC2 to get to Brotherhood, obviously. But if you, like I said, it's going to suck for the people who never played the originals. Like this Black Flag, if you never played the original, good luck finding shit where it used to be, because it's still in the places that were in the original. Like, Black Flag was so simple for me to do, it's out of this world. I was playing the original for hours. 3 different more playthroughs. I already fucking 100%ed my one. I did 3 more. And did it all over again, right before Resynced even got pre-ordered. So I already knew what the fuck I was, gonna end up doing. So good luck to the ones that love the RPG shit, and we start getting remakes of the games we love. I bet. And the people that you send me stuff from, like Assassin's Creed Legends, I listen to them a lot, but I wouldn't take everything they say fully. I'd take it with a grain of salt because they really don't support how they got said evidence. And if they do, you can go look it up. Like the Aztec one, this nigga's talking within the future, way past Hexy. So it's like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I already have that. I already have that picture. I already had that before you even got it, bro. Like I said, I'm on top with the news. I'm for real. I posted it on my story too. I was like, yeah, nah. Only if I want AC2. If they're gonna do AC1, I want an AC2 remake next. Don't remake Brotherhood because it's so popular. I mean, I want a remake of 2, Brotherhood and Revelations. They're gonna have to do it. You can't just remake one in the middle of his bloodline. And this is the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They better not take out the modern day shit with Desmond. That's just gonna be disrespectful as fuck if they do that. Oh my god, yeah, I'm going back in free roam. Yeah, I already have that image, nigga. Yep, AC1, that's how they got started. They can't just do one in the middle of the trilogy. Can't. Well, they can. It's their game. But if they really want to bring the people who like the RPGs into the original, that's how they're going to have to do it. Exactly how they're going to have to do it, man. I'm telling you. There ain't no way you're just going to do that like that. Oh, we're going to remake Brotherhood and say fuck AC2 and Revelations. I don't know who the fuck is the executive or whatever up there, but like I said, if I was in Ubisoft right now, shit would not slide, bro. Why do we need a remake of Mirage? Mirage has great graphics, dude. The fuck about it. Whoever the fuck wanted that for 2% needs to get slapped in their fucking face. That shit just pissed me off, bro. A remake of Mirage? Are you fucking serious? Out of all the games that have horrible graphics, like, bro, I'm gonna be real on my Xbox because I can't get AC1 on PlayStation. Even if we can't get the remake right now, why won't you give us a port to Assassin's Creed 1 for PlayStation? Why? Why won't you? At least until you remake that. So I play AC1 on my Xbox. To be real, Altair, that's another thing. He has multiple games that aren't even on the PlayStation or Xbox. How are you going to combine and give Altair a remake and not put his full story in depth inside that game at the same time? Because after AC1, he wasn't done. He went ahead and kept on going and kept on going and killing more Grandmasters. He killed over, I think, 10? If not more, out of any assassin. He killed more than Bayek. And he never got touched once. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. You cannot not include the games that were on the PSP and other shits. You can't ignore those storylines. Those are canon for Altair. And like I said, when people try to say, oh, the other assassins are better, I'm not going to lie, when it comes to combat, when it comes to fucking knowledge, Altair is definitely better than majority of them. And a lot of people get mad at that. And it's like, well, I mean, I'm not the one who made the lore. Ubisoft said he never got touched one time, and anytime you get hit, it's Desmond losing synchronization with his ancestor. That's literally what it is, and they've confirmed that. But Ezio's better. Ezio wouldn't be able to do what he was able to do without Altair's enhancements and him studying the Apple of Eden, and the Apple of Eden telling Altair how to make, for one, a gun wrist blade. Like I said, everything that Ezio has, Altair approved upon and made better and spread it out throughout the entire continent and got other assassins from other continents using those enhancements that he made. Altair was the reason why you don't have to cut your fucking finger off anymore. I'm not saying Ezio's combat and how Ezio rolls. Like, Altair's say he didn't have those enhancements, I guarantee you Ezio would still get the job done. But Ezio is able to do what he does because of how Altair made it for him. Literally. I mean, so did Connor, never did neither. After, like, soon as it hit AC2, assassins did not have to worry about having to do what Altair had to do or had to go through in order to become an assassin, to go up rank, to get better gear, to be able to, hide in plain sight and take people down a lot easier. Altair had to do shit in, like, crowds and somehow not get caught. Altair had an ego through the roof, but he got humbled, and honestly, he was one of the most knowledgeable assassins. And I'm not even trying to glaze him like that. But if you played it like I've played it, you know damn well Altair is above and beyond, pretty much out of every assassin to date. And they say Connor's stronger than Altair. Yeah, but is he faster? Is he able to adapt it? Like I said, Altair doesn't even have to take Connor on in a full physical fight. He could just take Connor out when Connor least expects it. And people seem to not realize that. Like, Altair could catch him when Connor's not even thinking he's coming. Altair just hits and jumps off a fucking roof and just cuts him, and he's done. I guarantee you that's all Altair has to do. Connor's big, strong, but is he really aware? Literally. That's what I'm saying. Altair is aware of every possibility, every outcome. So that's the problem with Connor. A lot of people want to say Connor can beat Altair. You don't know shit. You really don't know nothing about Altair, if that's what you're going to say. Even Ezio could take out Connor. Just not even, maybe not in a physical combat. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you see him, you're at the edge of the blade. You're about to die. As soon as you see him, that blade is right near your neck. It's over. And that's also canonized, too, by Ubisoft, that anytime he is seen, he's got his blade basically to your fucking neck, and you're done. I love Altair, bro. I can't. Even with the Outer remake, Altair's aura is over the roof. And like his son, can we get a game with his son? I really want to see that. Darim, I'd love to see that shit. I know his ass ain't retired. Darim is the last one left. And if Darim's anything like his father, he's gonna get the job done. I'd love to see the son of Altair or the daughter of Ezio, see what they've learned to become like their forefathers. Yo. Shotty's doing a little bit better. There's no way that this stupid motherfucker just went ahead and tried to say that, like, your ass ain't even a true AC fan if you're defending it. Like, what's wrong with this dude? He literally just supported the fucking dude that said the new ones are better than the original. Even with the shitty graphics, like, bro, this is one thing I also want to say about Altair. His combat when you're fighting, whether it's a sword or hand, like, say he counters, he punches people to the fucking ground or like stomps them or does some crazy shit. Like, I love how he fights. Ezio's like my second favorite fight style when it comes to the hidden blade, swords, hand to hand. Same with. No, he didn't switch back. Some dude came in the chat trying to like support him, and he enjoys playing whatever he enjoys. Each their own. No, I'm talking about Assassin's Creed. Remember I told you when I started the stream and you came up on here? This other dude is coming out of nowhere to glaze his balls and support that. Like this dude ain't even a fucking AC fan. If he's like, and I'm like, well, you're not a true AC fan, and so is he not. And that was the point. Literally. He did a ranking. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right here. This was this guy's ranking. S tier, Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is an S tier. A tier, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. B tier, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue. A fucking C tier 4, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, AC3, AC Unity, AC Syndicate, Liberation, Chronicles. Honestly, China, Russia, and India, they can definitely be at tier 4. But putting the original AC1 in fucking C tier, and AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and AC3 is crazy. Putting them in C tier. My S tier would be AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, AC1, AC3. Unity would probably be right below it. And Black Flag's going in S tier, and Rogue might go in A tier, because I'm not going to lie, it's going to be right behind it. Like I said, the ones that are right behind AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, like I said, I can put the good ones right where I know they should be. This is insane. And then the dude says, I said, bro, put everything that made Assassin's Creed at the bottom. And then this guy comes in to, like, be a fucking, I don't know, a white knight for the dude. And he says, and he enjoys playing whatever he enjoys, each to their own. And I said, and not a true AC fan, simple. Same as you. There is no other and about it. That's exactly what I'm saying. And the fact that he's coming in defending him, I know your ass is an RPG lover too, and that's fine. That's cool. It don't bother me. I know I'm on the right side of it. I don't give a fuck. All you, yo, bro, I'm gonna send a picture of this to you because this shit, like, I just read like 2 words and it just got me. I'm gonna start sending you pictures of this shit, and that's exactly. I'm gonna send you a picture of the S tier shit too. I got you. You gotta see this shit. You have to, because there's no. Am I tripping after you read all this shit? Let me know if I'm tripping. The glaze. It's not just glazing when there's facts to back it up. That it's better than these ones. Like the coping is fucking out of this world right now. The coping is wild. So this is what this dude just went ahead and did right here. You're gonna fucking lose it. He said, "Give me the person." I got Ezio in here. What the? Yo, what the fuck? I got Ezio in this motherfucker. Yo, this is on Facebook, but I got you, bro. Hey, I'll put it in the chat. Oh, I can't. I got Ezio in here. When's Altair coming? This is just outrageous. Oh, you're definitely invited. As long as you're not Eivor or, any of these other ones. Like, say, Altair valid, Ezio valid, Hatham valid, Edward valid. Come on. Connor's valid, but I like Altair and Ezio more. I love the Kenways, but it just doesn't top Altair and Ezio for me. I love those two over the Kenways any day. Those two together can take those out quick. Man, I hate Cesare. All my homies hate Cesare. Oh yeah, I gotta send these to him. This is insane. This is so diabolical. I just sent them to you. And yeah, that's my full legal name. I don't care if you know it. It isn't like you're gonna come and bomb me. Oh no, yeah, I did. Is it not popping up or something? Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're gonna put what he said though too. This is what he said about it. I mean, I can't really get mad at him, but then again, it's like people like this don't know, man. If you grew up in the early 2000s, this new shit isn't comparable. It just can't be. Oh, a screenshot. I bet. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm doing that. I got Edward and I got see it's crazy word. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, bet, brother. I'll be here.
can't make this up. You just cannot make it up. I mean, hey, he did give a good point, I guess. But then again, like that's his opinion. I really can't get mad at him having his opinion. But it's like if you played the originals like he's claiming he did, there's just no way, done. He said, "How do I tell him?"
That's insane.